And welcome back everybody to Battle 1 TV, and here we are on semi-finals week here. We're going to get straight into the action with Mickie James versus Amber Moon. I've said the winner of this match will go on to new beginnings and will get a shot at the Promise Pro Wrestling Women's Championship as well as the tournament final. So it's all to fight for these two women. Obviously the women's title will be defended in our main events as the newly crowned Promise Pro Wrestling Women's Champion Sasha Banks will go one-on-one with Sane, and that will obviously be a 20-minute Iron Woman match. Amber Moon now sends Mickie James into the corner, and that's a drop kick to the lower back there by Amber Moon. She leans Mickie against the ropes, and Mickie back drops her over the top rope, and then she rolls right under and goes straight back after her. Obviously there's a 10 count here at the ringside area. I see the referee counts very slow, so it does give both women a little bit of leeway on the outside. Nice spin kick to stomach, and Mickey's gone over. Amber Moon's followed, and they're fighting in the crowd here. And that knee lift sends Amber Moon over. Mickie James runs back in. They both run into each other trying to get into the ring. And Amber Moon sends Mickie James into the ring steps. And that stops referee's count, so there's more time on the outside here. Amber Moon lifts a stiff chop there, and a forearm, and sends Mickie over the guardrail. Amber Moon follows again. A big forearm again sends Amber Moon back over. Mickie jumps over. Spin kick to the stomach. A beautiful flatline there. And Mickie James. Referee's at 7. That's just a kick to the face. And a kick to the leg. And Mickie James has won this one by count out. That's not what we want to see here in Promise Pro Wrestling. That's really not what we want to see, a count out victory like that. But Mickie James moves on to the finals and new beginnings.
Here's your winner, Mickie.
And welcome back everybody. And here we have the first semi-final match in the men's tag team tournament. We have Kobashi and Misawa versus the Miracle Violence Connection. Steve Williams and Terry Bam Bam Gordy. This is an All Japan classic. Canada, big DDT. Kobashi. As he drags Steve went to his feet. We're going to see another big DDT here by Kobashi. Yep, just a little bit more of a jump on it. And Terry Gordy is down. Kobashi picks him straight back up. Kicks the midsection. We're going to see a suplex here. Nice delay. Hold him up there, make him think about it. That's into a brain buster. Kobashi lowering Steve Williams early on in this match. He drags him over to the corner. Brings him over even further. And tags in Misawa. It's a kick there by Misawa. And drops the elbow to the lower back of Steve Williams. Picks him up there. But Steve Williams with a knee lift there. Sends him hard into the corner. Terry Gordy is waiting. No. Beautiful hit toss by Steve Williams. I thought he was looking for something, a tag move there. So sends him deep into his corner and fires him straight back over, and the referee's down. Here comes Kobashi with a rocket launcher. Then sped steers by Kobashi and Misawa. Referee's letting that tag go even though he was unconscious. Now Kobashi working over at the inside of the leg. Now over to the knee. He's now off the ropes with that big leg drop. Kobashi and Misawa in control. Steve Williams here. He drag him over the corner. Ram his head into the top turnbuckle. But Steve Williams reverses it. Needs to send him over towards where Gordy is. And he does that. We'll see a tag. Yes, and here comes Terry Bam Bam Gordy. That's a big punch to the ribs. Has him up. I thought he was going to go for a Tommy drop or a back drop there. No, just slams him face first. Kobashi rolling over. Trying to make the tag to Misawa, but doesn't make it. There we go, now. Those punches to the ear and then just rams his face into the mat. Again, those punches just behind the ear. And again. That will slow Kobashi down as he's standing on his foot and kicks that elbow. Trying to take away that lariat. Another stiff kick by Terry Gordy. An elbow drop to the stomach. And another one there. Slow and methodical pace here by Terry Gordy. And just a rake at the back of Kobashi. He's too close to the corner. Gordy sends him into the corner. And a big splash into the corner. Again, working over that arm, taking away that lariat. That's a big boot by Terry Gordy. Send him into the corner again. Oh, and he goes to that big splash again, but he moves out of the way. Kobashi in an eye rake. Kobashi's feeling it now. Tag's made. Didn't see that tag, but he got it. And a big knee back header by Steve Williams. And a big leg drop. He finally gets to unleash some offense on Kobashi now. Where's he going to take him? Over into the corner. Head into that top rope. Kobashi breaks it up with a kick to the face. And sends him into his corner. And Steve Williams reverses that one. And there's an elbow to the face. Now Kobashi's into the corner. Here comes Williams and he hits the top rope head first. Kobashi has him over his shoulder and a gut buster. A big gut buster there. I think he'll make the tag to Misawa here. And he does. In goes Misawa. A kick to the chest. Into that head scissors, going to drop those elbows. The straight kick to the face. So tearing away there with a camel clutch. Can't really see from this fight at this point if he's actually just fish hooking him there. Whatever, Dr. S uses his power and sweeps the legs there. And a big power slam. It's a big power slam as he's waiting for Misawa to get to his feet. See the Oklahoma Stampede here. Running power, big rolling power slam. Foot's on the ropes, ref. 1, 2. And a kick out by Misawa. Steve Williams' feet were on the ropes. The referee didn't see that. Misawa labels him with an elbow. And a big shove off there by Steve Williams as he's waiting for Misawa to get back to his feet. And a clothesline. There's a second clothesline. Ducks underneath. And a third big clothesline. And a kick to the stomach. And just ramming the back of Misawa's head into the mat. Picks up Misawa now. Big military press. Oh, that hit hard. Now again, he's waiting for Misawa to get back to his seat. We see another running power slam here. But no. Misawa counters it, just pushes him off there. Kicks to the mix edge and a big lariat. I honestly thought Misawa there was looking for a kick in the mix section and mostly a Tiger driver. But Steve Williams with that thunderous clothesline sends us to the outside and a knee breaker here by Misawa. Again, referee counting to 10. We do not want to see another disqualification, another count out here, and a back drop onto the concrete there by Misawa, and an elbow drop. We don't want to see another count out here. We already had one tonight. We want to see this finish in the ring. Misawa sends him head first. Misawa sends Williams into the ring and gives enough time for him to tag in Terry Gordy, who levels him with a clothesline and a shoulder tackle. And a big clothesline again. Misawa is reeling here. Gordy comes in, but Misawa catches him and a big shoulder tackle there by Terry Gordy. As he's waiting for Misawa to get back to his feet, Misawa should look to really make the tag. Could see a power driver here. A big jumping power driver. Misawa's out. Cover him. He covers him. 1, 2, and Misawa kicks out. I thought that was going to be enough to put Misawa away, but it's not. Misawa now catches Gordy with an elbow. Gordy sends Misawa into the ropes and a big splash in the corner. Misawa trying to crawl over there to make the tag. Goes for that big boot, but Misawa catches the foot. Sends him into the corner. And a big forearm. He's going to wait for Gordy to get to his seat. We could see a Tiger driver here. No, it's an Emerald Flosion. Emerald Flosion. 1, 2, and Gordy kicks out. Now he's back to he's waiting for him again. Could see another one. Emerald Flosion. 1, 2, and Gordy kicks out again. Misawa says it's over. Gordy's kicked out 2 Emerald Flosions. And a big drop kick. Second drop kick. Ducks underneath. Crossbody. Gordy catches him into a backbreaker. Slows it down now. An elbow to the stomach. Misawa with an arm drag. And that's just a kick to the face. Terry Gordy is out, but he survived 2 Emerald Flosions. Now Misawa working over the leg. I would look to tag in Kobashi here. Kobashi is well rested. Beautiful combination, and down goes Terry Gordy. And he makes the tag to Steve Williams. Here comes Steve Williams. Like a house on fire with a lariat. Second lariat. Misawa catch him. Oh, GTS. Now he's waiting to get back to his feet. Emerald Flosion on Steve Williams. Referee's out position. 1, 2, and Williams kicks out. And then now Misawa into submission hold. Misawa is out of his feet. Make the tag. Make the tag to Kobashi. Kick to the midsection. Beautiful Tiger suplex. Tiger driver. Didn't hold on to it. He was too close to the ropes. And a kick to the back. He's dragging him. No, he goes back to that arm submission hold. Make the tag, Misawa. Make the tag. He is out on his feet. And Steve Williams just rolls to the outside. Trying to gain a bit of space here. Trying to recover. Tiger suplex on the outside. Williams fires off with power. Oh, he catches him with a clothesline just as he's falling. And that elbow is busted open. Steve Williams and a big power slam on the outside. Again, we don't want to count out here. As Misawa sends Gordy in, sends Williams in. I think Williams is busted open. Now Misawa waiting again. This will be the fourth one of the match. Steve Williams counters with a DDT. Misawa's in trouble and he makes the Kobashi. Here comes Kobashi with a big forearm to Steve Williams and a hanging lariat there. Kobashi and another forearm. Drops a quick leg drop, elbow drop. And a big chop to the face. Steve Williams is busted wide open here. Crushing out that arm. Hamlock in the arm. But here comes Steve Williams, fires back with fists to the stomach. And a shoulder tackle to the knee. And Kobashi is down. Into the cover. 1, 2. And Kobashi kicks a 2. He's waiting for Kobashi to get back to his feet. Here comes Steve Williams with another tackle to the knee. Cover. 1. And Misawa makes it in. Steve Williams is a bloody mess. Steve Williams working over Misawa here. And a backflip. He's really excited. Working over Misawa, but Misawa's not the legal man here. Kobashi is. Release Tiger suplex. Steve Williams fires back with a European uppercut. Pushes Kobashi away. Again, Williams goes over to Misawa and working over the arm. I think he's going to get in Terry Gordy here. Both Misawa and Kobashi are out. Williams picks up Misawa. And a kick to the ribs. See a big splash here. Oh, big running leg drop. Steve Williams is a bloody mess. And he slows the pace down. Keep this one slow and steady. Kobashi's back to his feet and he sweeps the leg. Kobashi tags in Misawa. I would think that Kobashi has the most energy of the two bars wrong. Steve Williams now. Looking for a surfboard hold here on Misawa. He's looking for the submission here. I don't think this is enough to put away Misawa. He just lets go of it and throws him off. And a kick to the back of the head. And he yanks him up and slams him down hard. And it looks like he could be looking for that tackle again. And that huge tackle. Misawa's down. Here's cover. 1. And Kobashi breaks this one up. Steve Williams is a bloody mess. And a backdrop by Misawa. Kobashi's out on the outside. Getting those heads, those elbows to the back, to the head, to the forehead. Steve Williams is losing buckets of blood here. But he's still got fight in him with that leg sweep. Sends Misawa hard into the corner. And kick to the back. That just ramming Misawa's head into the ground. Big punch block. A fist. Williams counters with a fist. Kick to the midsection. There's that flipping tiger suplex. Or double underhook suplex. There's a drop kick to the back. And now again, Steve Williams fires back with a thunderous shoulder block there. Big power slam. That's a huge power slam. Get back into that surfboard hold. Maybe looking for submission here. Misawa's in trouble. Steve Williams giving it all he's got here. But again, not enough to put Misawa away. Another elbow to the back. And a kick to the back of the head. Again yanks him back up high. A kick to the face. Steve Williams obviously forgetting about his tag partner here. He's enraged. Now working over that arm. Oh, a big leg drop. Ah, stomp to the face. Now pick him up here. What will we see here? Sitting power driver. I think that could be all. No, he just slams his head to the mat. And just a slow nerve hold there. Again, slowing down the pace. If you've not got much energy left, tag in Terry Gordy, who's had a lot of time on the outside. He drags Misawa to his feet. Big discus punch. And Misawa now is busted wide open. Big clothesline into the corner. And that stomp to the elbow. Picks him up high and drops him down. Now he's waiting for Misawa to get back to his feet. See a running power slam here. He's got him up. Big power slam. Cover. But Misawa's close to the ropes. He drags Misawa back to his feet. And another big running power slam. That's all. One. And Kobashi breaks it up. Steve Williams is exhausted. Misawa is out. And again he's going back to his feet because you can see another running power slam here. Well, Misawa blocks it. Big monkey flip there by Misawa. A nice sweep of the legs by Steve Williams, who finally tags in Terry Gordy. I think he's had enough. He just can't put Misawa away here. Terry Gordy looking for something big there, but Misawa breaks out a thunderous clothesline. Off the ropes, and a beautiful senton bomb there. And a big back body drop. Off the ropes, big leg drop there by Terry Gordy, and a kick to the face. Now just grabbing his face into the mat and drops another elbow. Obviously Terry Gordy will be looking for a power driver here. Or a DDT. Misawa is also now bleeding like a faucet, but powers him off with that takedown. Still plenty of energy left. You can see another explosion here. We do. Oh, straight in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, and Gordy kicks out again. And Misawa finally tags in Kobashi here. Kobashi just walks into a big jumping power driver. Terry Gordy rolling him into the center of the ring. 1, 2, 3, and here's your winners and advancing to the finals. Terry Gordy and Steve Williams. What a fantastic semi-final. Both teams give it a all. But here are your winners. Terry Bam Bam Gordy and Dr. Death Steve Williams. We'll just see the highlights of the match. All competitors kicked out of pretty much everything. That's right, here's an Emerald Fusion here. 5 Emerald Fusions in the match, and Terry Gordy just kept on kicking out. Again, here's your winners, Terry Gordy and Steve Williams. And we are back with your co-main event here tonight, and this is the second semi-final of the tag team tournament, and it is for the Promise Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championship, and will be fought under elimination rules. Here we have Takayama and Suzuki, versus the Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal working over Takayama in the ring. Just breaking off way of that armbar into the corner, and a big thunderous clothesline into the corner there by Animal, and a kick to the midsection. Drops that elbow into the smaller back of Takayama, and then a kick again, and now just ramming his head into the mat, and again a kick to the stomach, now over the arm. He picks him up to his feet. Got him by the back of the head. He's going to ram him into the corner, I feel. Might see a tag here. Yep, we'll see our first tag move of the match. Hawk 1 second over a double axe angle on the arm. Cobra clutch into a backbreaker. And it just throws him aside. As that kick to that midsection. It rams Takayama's face into the mat. As said before, this is for the Promise Pro Wrestling Tag Team titles, as well as a semi-final match for the Tag Team tournament. The winners of this match will go on to New Beginning and defend those Tag Team titles and for the tournament victory against Steve Dr. Death Williams and Terry Bam Bam Gordy, who earlier tonight beat Misawa and Kobashi in an absolute war. Here Hawk walking over the face of Takayama, again just leveling those punches in. Takayama hasn't really seemed to get going yet, and more fists to the head, and he's busted wide open now. Multiple blows to the face. Oh, finally fires back. It's a big power move into a face forward, almost like a version of a Styles Clash there. Takayama with his big stiff leg kick. Gets a midsection, a big DDT there. High Hawk. Takayama sends him high into the corner and makes the tag. Here comes Minoru Suzuki. We're going to see a spike power driver here. A big spike power driver. I'll go for the cover here. Nope. Grabs hold of the neck and just a neck twist there for Suzuki. Murder Grandpa. He a stiff kick to the back of Hawk. And a second one. He misses that stomp. Hawk gets back to his feet. Sends Suzuki into the corner. What a big boot there by Suzuki. And a big boot. He has Hawk reeling here, and Hawk catches him with an elbow. And a big clothesline. And that's a very receipt with that kick. Shot the tackle there. That's a big shocker tackle. Hawk now setting up for maybe a power driver here. No, Suzuki counters it with a jawbreaker. And into the sleeper. That's in tight. Hawk's in trouble here. That is in tight. Well, it doesn't get the submission. Just chucks Hawk to the side. I was waiting for him to get to his feet. See that Gotch style power driver here. We do. There it is. Great old Gotch style power driver. Into the cover. 1, 2. Just a 1 count there. Animal breaks it up. And it's taken out by Takayama. Into the ropes. And a big boot scrape there. And now working on the arm. It's an arm breaker there. That armbar. Again, that's on tight. Hawk is getting out of this though. And fires out those stiff punches. Takayama is bleeding. And a big sidewalk slam there. By Hawk, who looks like to make the tag here to Animal. Here comes Road Warrior Animal. Big scoop and a big fall away slam. You can see that surfboard hold wearing down Suzuki now. That's just a wear down hold. Into the cover. Ooh, flicks out into the cover. We'll roll that beautiful leg trip and into the knee twist there. That was absolutely beautiful. Fires him into the corner. We'll see that boot scrape again. We'll see a tag move here. Into the tree of woe. Not just choking Animal in the corner. Drags him out of the corner a bit more at the centre of the ring and again goes back to that arm. And the mouth position is firing away with blows. Big stiff blows. Maybe looking to bust Animal open here. This is again a stomp to the elbow. Again, firing away with those shots in the mount position. Just pounding away at Animal. Animal has no answers in there, and then back to the arm. This is just violence at this point. Again, into that sleeper hold. Center of the ring. He's got him in the center of the ring. Animal's in trouble here, but no counts it with a jawbreaker. He scoops him up. Of course, see that running power slam we do. Big running power slam. Referees with Takayama in his out position. Not even a 1 count because the referee's out of position. He goes to that big boot and misses. Suzuki counters with a kick to the midsection and a big boot. Looking over their arm. Taps on the shoulder again. It's controlling the wrist. You control the wrist, you control the body. But that's a big knee. And a fireman's carry takeover by Animal. He just claps him behind. Suzuki comes back with a stiff shot. Again, it's that gut style power driver. Levels. Animal with that power driver. Why is he wasting too much time here? Hawk's gonna have time to get in. 1, 2, 3.
Has been eliminated.
And now it's down to Hawk. This is both Suzuki and Takayama. He needs to get a quick pinfall here. Takayama is fresh on the outside even though he's bleeding. A clothesline. And a second clothesline there. Ducks underneath, off the ropes. And a third big clothesline. Hawk needs to act quick here. And a big shoulder block. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And now Suzuki been eliminated. And now it's down to Hawk and Takayama. Hawk catches Takayama with a huge clothesline. And a thunderous leg drop. Ducks from his feet and Takayama sweeps the leg. A kick to the midsection. Into the rings of Sane there. The first of the rings of Sane. It's got him in that submission hold. See Animal walking to the back here. We thought he might have stayed out. Animal. Oh, Animal came in clutch against Stan Hansen and Vader. Now it's up to Runaway Hawk, who fires back over a European uppercut. And a big military press here. Oh, it drops him through first. Now Suzuki's still on the outside. Hawk rams his face into the mat. Into the cover here. 1, 2. And a kick out by Takayama. Didn't think that was enough to get Takayama. No, but that's a stiff kick to the back. And a kick to the chest. Now just leveling with more and more punches. And again, leveling with punches. Just making that wound open even further. And I get referee stoppage here, maybe for blood. Hawker's leveling with punches, but Takayama swoops the leg again. Takayama's a bloody mess. But layers. Hawk with that kick, and here comes the second one. There's a third. Oh. Very smart to have Hawk to roll out. Takayama's claiming a little bit of a moral victory there. Into the ropes comes Animal. Who comes Hawk, sorry. With a clothesline. He picks Takayama up. There's that big shoulder block. But he's down. It's that nerve hold. What that may have been signed for, maybe a clothesline from the top rope. He's gonna drop a big, well, he's gonna drop a big leg drop or knee drop there. It's a kick to the face. 1, 2, 3, and that is it. Your winners and still Performance Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Hawk and Animal. That kick must have knocked Takayama out. And it's main event time here in Promise for Wrestling, and it's the final semi-final of the women's tournament. As it's also for the Promise for Wrestling Women's Championship, and we fought under Iron Woman rules. 20 minutes. Let's crown the champion. Another champion here. This Sasha Banks versus Kairi Sane. A big Misonoku driver there. And a big move earlier by Kairi Sane. She sends Sasha Banks to the floor. Sasha. No, Carbon over a tie up. We get a clean break here by Kairi Sane. Referee's going to come in between. Clean break there by Sane. Muta stomach. Almost a version of a Northern Lights suplex it looked there, but she just hooked the leg. A stiff kick to the back by Sane. She's in control of Sasha Banks in the moment. Beautiful belly to back suplex by Sasha Banks. She's firing now a bit on all cylinders, but no. Sane's into the ropes. Duck underneath by Sane. A leapfrog. And a beautiful hip toss there. The winner of this match will defend the title and will be the tournament final at New Beginnings against Mickie James. Backstabber. There's a backstabber, but Sane is close to the ropes. Nice breakaway there by Sane. A beautiful Hurricanrana. Into the head says she's going to level her with those elbows. Sasha Banks won the title just last week from Asuka. They're putting the title on the line the following week. But all the women agreed to this would happen. The boot to the face there by Sasha Banks is levering Sane. The double knees into the corner. Into the cover. 1, 2, just a 1 count there. The referee was a little bit out of position. Sasha now feeling a little bit of momentum. But nice move there by Sane. Kick over. A nice float over neck breaker there by Sane. Kicks to the back. Well, we're going to see Texas Cloverleaf there, which just wrapped the legs around and is pulling back. Sasha powers out. And Carrie hits hard. Nice forearm there. Sends Sasha into the corner. Sane to the back. She's going to run her into the corner here. Run her into the post. What a big forearm chop to the back. And here comes Bayley. Again, this is not what we want from Promise Pro Wrestling. Athletes, and a roll up here. Referee's not watching. 1, 2. Sane kicked out. And a big drop, and here comes Bayley. Why has the referee not called a disqualification there? Sasha sends Sane to the outside, where Bayley is. Bayley's been sent to the back by the referee, but the distraction was made. And that big drop kick there. I see Sane eliminated Bayley from this tournament last week. And even with the outside, I won't say interference, by Sasha Banks last week, Bayley tried to return the favour. Yeah, an arm breaker. And plenty of time in this match. No pinfalls or submissions as of yet. Sane comes in. That shoulder block. Couple of stomps. That's a third stomp. 4th. Into the cover. 1, 2, and just a 2 count there. Not enough to put away Sasha Banks. A stiff knee to the back. Kairi Sane now heading to the top rope. She's got a beautiful moonsault, but she's also got a beautiful insane elbow. That's what we see there, a big insane elbow. Into the cover. 1, 2, and Sasha kicks out of 2. Sasha kicked out of the insane elbow. That doesn't bode well for Kairi Sane, but she's putting the pressure back on. Straight into that chin lock. She's now fired back with elbows. Kairi grabs hold of her. It looks like Sasha was about to attempt something there. Gonna throw her back out. Nice move there by Kairi Sane. Maybe looking for another insane elbow. There's the kick. 1, 2, 3, and that kick has put her away. Kairi Sane leads 1-0. Then Sasha backs into the corner, and there's that shoulder block again. See like an alley-oop here into a bottom now. It's a big alley-oop. Kick to the midsection. Ducks into the center of the ring, gonna pull that leg. Oh, Sasha's writhing around in pain. I don't feel like she's injured, but that hurt a lot more. She's letting up. Oh no, it's just faking it. Fires back on a jawbreaker. Well, again, Kairi Sane sends her into the ropes. Sasha moves out of the way. Kicks to the midsection. Here's that neckbreaker. So that regal neckbreaker. Cover 1, 2, and Kairi Sane kicks out of 2. Sasha Banks now back to her feet. Could we see the bank statement here? Well, there it is. Backstabber into the bank statement. Kairi's quite close to the ropes. Will she get smashed? No, she taps. Well, 1 apiece. And almost to the halfway mark. Kairi Sane now sends her into the corner. Here's the shoulder block. There comes the Pirate Princess. That little march into the corner. Here we go. Full speed. Sliding forearm. Into the cover. 1, 2. And a kick out by Sasha Banks. Back into that almost version of a clover leaf. And Sasha taps. Let's see, tap before more damage could be done. Now working over the arms, going to float over this and spin it round. As we are at the halfway mark of this match. It's a double stomp. Kairi Sane. See, hammerlock. Beautiful hammerlock slam. It's the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Sasha Banks. That's a stiff kick to the back. A kick to the face. Drop kick to the back of the head. Picks her back up now. Forearm shimmer. Another forearm. Beautiful swinging that back of Sasha Banks. It puts the momentum back in her favour. Big clothesline. Second clothesline. A beautiful drop kick there. Here comes that neck breaker. Like a regal neck breaker. Into the cover. 1, 2. And it's again. Kairi Sane kicks out. What worked so well in Oscar is not working here for Sasha Banks tonight. She's on the top ropes. She missed that elbow drop. I thought she might have been looking for a frog splash there. But no. She gets back to her feet. She jumps on the hamstrings there. Here we go again. Now jump on those hamstrings. And back to her feet. Bank statement or that net breaker. I think it's going to be a bank statement. All's over, but Kairi's in the ropes. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Sasha Banks gets the pinfall instead. It's now 2 apiece. Sasha fires. Sane into the corner. Misses those double knees. Here comes Kairi Sane. Here comes the march. And there's the sliding forearm onto the chest. Up to the top rope. Moonsault, Sane elbow. Go for the moonsault. Beautiful picture perfect moonsault. Into the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Sasha. Into that submission hold again. Should he made Sasha submit with this once before. And again, Kairi Sane gets the submission there. And takes the lead 3-2. That's a big kick to the stomach by Kairi Sane. And a forearm shimmer. And a forearm back and another forearm. That's a beautiful snap suplex, the float over. 1. It's the 1 count with the float over. Into the head scissors, dropping those out, up big elbow. Kick to the midsection, net breaker time. This time doesn't follow it up straight away with pinfall. Sasha surveying the area. Now the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out again. Like Kairi Sane, that move has not put her away tonight. Back to the feet. Must be looking for the bank statement here. Again, is Kairi too close to the ropes? She is. Gonna float her over for the pin again, I feel. That backstabber knocked her out. Here's the cover. Referee opposition. 1, 2, 3. And there were 3 apiece. With 5 minutes to go. And a big forearm there by Sasha Banks. Here comes Kairi Sane. Spinning backhand punch. That leveled Sasha. Into the cover. That man knocked her out. 1, 2, and a kick out by Sasha Banks. And Kairi foreshadowed that spinning backhand punch. A la Aja Kong. Beautiful release German suplex. Kairi Sane now rolling to the top rope. Moonsault on Sane elbow. It's insane elbow time. Drops the elbow. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Kairi Sane leads 4-3 with 4 minutes to go. Off the ropes. Beautiful drop kick. Up to she's going up again. Drops the elbow. I think Kairi was hoping that would put Sasha away. Remember Sun elbow. She goes to the top rope again. High risk. Insane elbow again. Oh, she missed and Sasha Banks moved out of the way. Midsection. Neckbreaker. This time into the pin. 1, 2, 3. And that's 4 apiece with 3 minutes to go. High risk, low reward death for Kairi Sane. Now the advantage for Sasha Banks, who drops her back of the neck again. It's 4 apiece. Again, it's not. Kairi Sane does not need to lose this match. She can draw and not win the title. Sasha's in there. There's the bank statement. Kairi Sane taps it 5-4 with 2 minutes to go. Kairi fires back. Double axe angle. And Sasha rolls to the outside with 2 minutes to go. Kairi needs to get her back into the ring. But Sasha's the one that fires her into the ring. I think Sasha was going to take the count there. Dropped with that forearm. Beautiful reverse DDT there. Spinning around. Sasha now slowing it down. And drop that elbow. With 1.5 minutes to go. Sasha Banks just needs to survive. Kairi Sane needs 2 moves quickly here. Big drop kick. Sasha rolls out again. 1 minute to go. Sasha rolls her back in. And another neckbreaker. Drop it to the back. Sasha Banks' best defense is offense here. There's no way Kairi Sane is going to get 2 pinfalls in 30 seconds. Submission hold here by Sasha Banks. She's drowning the clock out. I don't think Kairi Sane stands any chance here. She's just locked in that move. 15 seconds to go. Sasha Banks stands over a kick to the back. That headlock and an elbow. I think Sasha Banks has done this. Into the cover. 1. And here's your winner. And still Promise Pro Wrestling Women's Champion Sasha Banks. And that is it for tonight's episode. And I'll see you next week for New Beginnings.